Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Teneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Teneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Teneke Properties. Visit Teneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, His mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston here alongside Mr. Mark Pigg, working with Mr. Kevin Wright tonight, bringing you Lady Mustang and Lady Eagles softball here on a Friday afternoon, a rematch from Wednesday where the Lady Eagles were victorious 6-1 over the Mustangs on Wednesday afternoon. And so thanks to all the rain and all, Mark, we got them all piled in here together.
Yeah, we're on top of each other.
The Eagles squared off with Zion Christian last night, took a big win 3-2 there. The Mustangs were idle last night, so they set to go here for the second and final district game of the regular season. After tonight, everything will be set. Obviously, Summertown wins here. They'll be undefeated in the district, number 1 seed. Loretto will be the number 2 seed. I meant to look today, Mark. Do you have any clue what the tiebreaker is should the Mustangs win today?
I'm sure it's very similar to the boys' side. They think they go by runs allowed and then runs scored. I don't know what order that is, but that would be the two. Gotcha. If we end up in a tie, that's what to be looking at.
Right. Well, obviously, Mustangs would have to win this one, and then they'd be 1-1, and so then it would go the tiebreaker. But we got 7 innings here, hopefully, to see what happens and get ourselves seated here for the district tournament and get ready to go. So coming to the plate here to lead off for the Eagles will be Mackenzie Runnels. Should be facing Emily Cozart as the Mustangs will send Coco to the circle. First pitch in there for strike 1. It is imperative that the Mustang pitchers get ahead here tonight. Really struggled when they fouled behind. And pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that's one thing. Summertown tends to not do well is get the leadoff batter on. We typically get 1 or 2 outs before we get started in the inning.
She lifts this one into left field. Breely Winters on there and makes the catch in shallow left field for the first out. So, according to Mark, pretty typical there for the Eagles to. We were just talking about the Mustangs on Tuesday, who scored 7 runs with 2 outs against Mars Hill. So maybe we should just start with 2 outs and just let it.
But make the game go a lot quicker on it.
Pitch misses low for ball 1.
Adam Lindsay and I had the broadcast last night. We were debating on how quick the game was going. It was be 60 minutes over or under. Wound up being over.
Pitch in there for strike 1. Yeah, I heard that conversation, and y'all were right in that the first 2 or 3 innings seemed to fly by, and then it kind of slows down a little bit. Kaylin Gillum here, batting in the number 2 spot for the Eagles, fouls this one back. She falls behind here, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Beautiful day out. A little windy.
It is a little windy, and it is blowing in, I believe.
Yep, from right field.
Yep, blowing in from right field. So, swing and a miss. Ball gets away from Addison behind the catcher's mound, and she will not get it in time. And so Gillum will reach there on the air.
Good. You can't fold her on that change up there.
The Mustangs are without J.B. Clifton tonight. Addison Bowie is back from injury. Got the boot off and got cleared on Tuesday. And so she's seeing her first action since the injury to her foot. and that's behind the plate in the absence of J.B. Clifton. So Aniston and LaRue will show bunt. Throw down to second, not in time, and so Gillum will be there on the stolen base. Ball one at the plate. So Addison getting a workout here in the top half of the first inning. First action she's seen this year behind the plate. This one is fouled right at one of Kevin's cameras. Thankfully, it falls just shy of it.
Kevin, I can get the umbrella for protection again. Yeah, it was the Loretto game, right? Kevin got hit with a pop fly ball, kind of just spun back, and it missed our concession stand, hit Kevin, and hit Rue, who was helping with the game.
This one gets just over Aubrey's head at third base. Gillum will score easy there, and we're going for a triple as LaRue. She's going to go all the way. She's going to go all the way around and slide in safely, and so that's going to be an inside the park home run there, and that's going to give the Eagles a 2-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning.
Didn't see what exactly happened. Did it travel all the way down into the corner?
You can't see left field here, Mark. That's the only bad angle up here in this press box. It just bounced right over Aubrey's head at third and then must have duck hooked into the corner. So that'll bring up Hannah Jones here, the number 4 hitter for the Eagles.
She's swinging a hot bat here lately.
She fouls this one straight back out of play for strike one. So one out here in the top of the first inning. Summertown's done plated 2 runs here on a inside the park home run by Aniston LaRue. She gets under this one a little bit. Breeley's coming in to foul territory in left field, makes the catch there for the second out of the inning. So 2 fly balls to Breeley Winters are the 2 outs here. That'll bring up Anna Burleson, the first baseman for the Eagles. She'll bat here with 2 outs and nobody on. Pitch misses low for ball 1. Wind picking up a little there. Already a big field here. So with the wind blowing in, be a game of small ball, you would think, today.
Yeah, it would be.
Pitch misses for ball 2. Obviously, Wednesday, the 3-run shot by Gillum was a big dagger.
Yeah.
And a big momentum booster for the Eagles.
Yeah, up to that point, the game was pretty much just a tie. I mean, dead heat.
This pitch hits sharply down the first base side. It just gets foul. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. Yeah, that was a well-hit ball there by Gillum on Wednesday. But I don't think today one will get out.
No, it had to be a shot.
She bunts here, back to Coco in the circle, over to first, and the ball gets away from Kirsten on first base, and so Anna's going to move up to second there on the error. So 2 errors in the first inning here by the Mustangs. And that's going to extend the inning, and Abriana Davis is going to bat here. She'll be in the circle for the Eagles in the bottom half of the first inning. 2 outs and a runner on second. She watches that high pitch. Ball 1. That pitch misses up for ball 2. Coco falls behind. 2 balls, no strikes here. She fouls this one back and out of play for strike 1.
Pretty good crowd all around the ballpark.
You would expect it on a pretty afternoon, and these two playing on a Friday.
Yep. And district championship on the line.
This one's fouled straight back as well to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This was originally to be played last Thursday. Heavy shower came in late afternoon and postponed the game. This one's fouled back and gets out of play as well, so the count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good battle right here. Still the advantage of the pitcher with the 2-2 count.
That one misses high and it runs full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And she lays off of that high pitch, and so we'll have a 2-out walk. That'll put runners on first and second, and that'll bring Reagan Burleson to the plate. Shortstop for the Eagles, a bat here for the first time today, batting in the number 7 hole.
Number 6, Reagan Burleson.
Pitch is up high as well for ball 1. This one's fouled down the third baseline. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mustangs looking for a way to get out of this inning without any more damage done. Eagles already put up 2. This one is lifted into shallow left field. It actually hits right behind third base. Anna's going to score easy from second, and that'll move AB up to second base, and that'll take the score to 3-0 here. And that'll bring up Greenlee Taylor, catcher for the Eagles. Again, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And that pitch misses high for ball 1. And that one stays up as well for ball 2.
Coco needs to make a little bit of adjustment. Everything's kind of high and away. So what she just kind of stepping back and just resetting.
This one's lifted foul down the first base line. And
tough
Kirsten
play right
gets
there.
Over there and makes the catch for the 3rd out. Big out for the Mustangs there. So 2 runners stranded, but the Eagles are able to put up 3 here in the top half of the first inning. We'll be right back with the bottom half. You're watching Lady Eagles and Lady Mustang softball here on the X Sports Network.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower or your ATV? Or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston alongside Mr. Mark Pigg and Mr. Kevin Wright, bringing you Lady Eagles and Lady Mustang softball here from Loretto. Loretta's going to send Chelsea Atkinson to the plate here to lead off the bottom half of the first inning, trailing 3-0. She takes ball one there from AB, who's in the circle for the Eagles. And that pitch gets down in the dirt for ball two. And that pitch in there for strike one. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Summertown in their white uniforms with the blue sleeves and blue socks. Loretto in their white uniforms with black sleeves and black socks. So a team in white is going to win today, Mark.
Yep.
Team in white's going to win. Yeah. I've been thinking about that. It took me a half inning to get there, but Kevin actually gave me that thought earlier.
I made that same comment on the broadcast last night that the girls and boys, I said an Eagles team would win. We had 4 Eagles teams playing. Zion and Eagleville.
Yeah, and Eagleville. Yeah, that's good. The Eagles will win in those cases. So Chelsea's going to earn a walk here. Lead off walk. So just what the Mustangs needed, trailing by 3 here to get some base runners.
Aubrey Ezel.
You know, while we were talking about if you want to get out on AB, get out on the first part of the innings. She typically kind of struggles a little bit and then settles down.
This pitch is in the dirt, but Greenlee corrals it very well back there and holds Chelsea at first. Mustangs who have struggled offensively this year as a whole. Trying to find something here in the late stretches of the season as we're drawing to a close, basically just 1 week left. And I understand Summertown's had a couple of games canceled next week, and we've had one canceled on Monday ourselves. So, and
kind of up in the strike zone. Called a strike. Looked like a ball from our point of view.
Well, Mark, as an umpire, I don't talk about umpires. so I just go with what they call, and I have called with both of these guys many a times. And so he calls that one a strike. Chelsea slides in, and Reagan's not able to handle the throw there. I believe she would have had her if she'd have made a clean catch there. But that pitch hit for strike 2, so 2-2 the count. This one's hit sharply right back up the middle. Chelsea's on the move, and the throw comes in, and Chelsea scores easily to make it 3-1. So big RBI single there by Aubrey Ezel to put the Mustangs on the board. That'll bring up Kirsten Randall,
The first baseman, number 8,
who came in for the injured Addison Bowie and has been swinging a hot bat herself. Has had some really good games lately. She takes strike 1. Aubrey's off and running, and Reagan's able to catch that one and tag her out there for the first out of the inning. So 0-1 the count at the plate. I will say that this umpire behind the plate has a tighter strike zone than the one in the field.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying. And so if he called it a strike, I'm going to go with it as a strike.
Good backhand.
And Anna makes a great play there.
I think she actually pulled her foot off, but actually tagged her.
She tagged her as she was running by. Yep. So good knockdown by Reagan over to Anna there for the second out of the inning. So just like that, Mustangs go from 1 on and nobody out to nobody on and 2 outs. The Eagles have been fairly solid defensively this year, so don't think you're going to get much if you're the Mustangs trying to run, or going to have to hit gaps. Mallory Corbin bats here. A little dribbler to Hannah at third. She's over to Anna at first in time. So just like that, after putting up 1 run on 1 hit, nobody left on. We're headed to the top half of the 2nd inning. Mustangs trailing the Eagles 3-1 here on the Exports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto here, where the Mustangs are taking on the Eagles from Summertown today. Trailing 3-1 here, headed to the top half of the 2nd inning. Going to have 9-1-2 here for the Eagles. Olivia Woods will lead off. And Coco comes out in the top half of the 2nd and misses high for ball 1.
Like we got bullpen action for the Lady Eagles. I can't see who's warming up. That way, I guess that would be Hannah.
This pitch ripped into left field. It gets down in front of Breeley. And Breeley fields it. Kind of gets away on the infield there, but Coco corrals it. So we're going to have a leadoff single. 3rd hit of the game for the Eagles here. And that'll take us back. Oh, I see the bullpen action over there now. I was trying to.
Yeah, Hannah Jones will be, I guess, warming up.
Reynolds will come to the plate here for the 2nd time. Flew out to the left fielder leadoff position. She shows bunt, pulls it back wisely as it's ball 1 high.
Key hit against Zion, very similar situation. She squares the bunt, and then she actually hits it to third base, gets past the third base, and we score a run last night. So kind of very similar play.
She hits this one sharply between 1st and 2nd. Cam gets it in to 2nd base and holds Olivia there. And so we're going to have back-to-back singles here by the Eagles. And that's going to put runners at 1st and 2nd. Caitlin Gillum, who had that 3-run shot in Wednesday's game, will bat here with 2 on. She reached on a error by the catcher last time. Was the first run to come around and score on the infield home run. This bunt down the first base side. Coco flips it to first, not in time, and so that's going to load the bases. A really good bunt there by Gillum. And so we're going to have bases loaded. Nobody out for Aniston LaRue, who hit that chopper over the third baseman's head. Aubrey couldn't handle it, and then we don't really know what happened down in left field there.
Aniston's just a contact hitter, so expect something to be put into play here.
That pitch is down low in the dirt for ball 1. So the Eagles, who put up 3 runs in the first, threatening here again in the second. And that pitch gets inside for ball 2, so nowhere to put her here. Got to have a strike right here, you think. She hits this one sharply. Right into the glove of Aubrey Ezel, and she gets Olivia hung in no man's land there. So big play by Aubrey Ezel.
Something like that. He talked to Freeze on a line drive, but Levy just kind of hung out. Good play by the third baseman there to get a double play. Take a little pressure off.
So LaRue, who hits another hard shot to Aubrey Ezel, playing third today. Big double play for the Mustangs, and Coco comes back with strike one here to Hannah Jones. Runners at first and second. Reynolds at second. Gillum at first. This one hit up over our head. Should be way foul. It counts 0-2. This one hits her. So not what you want on an 0-2 pitch. That will load the bases again. So first hit batsman of the game. So bases loaded. Anna Burleson will come to plate. She reached on an error by the pitcher the last at bat. Ball one there. Laid a little bunt down, and Coco couldn't get the throw over to first in time. This one's hit straight up. Aubrey calls Coco off and makes the catch there. And so after 3 singles in a row, the Mustangs get a huge double play, and then the Eagles leave the bases loaded here in the top half of the second inning, not able to get a run. We'll see if the Mustangs can close the gap here in the bottom half of the second inning right here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Hood Company Real Estate is highlighting the beautiful home located at 786 Hillview Drive in Lawrenceburg as this week's property of the week. This spacious 4-bedroom, 4-bath brick residence sits on a picture-perfect 3+ acre lot and features an attached, extra-large 2-car garage. This is a solid custom-built home with many updates, including a new HVAC system and tankless hot water heater, plus the price has recently been reduced. For more on this and many other homes, check out hoodcompanyhome.com or phone 931-762-5816.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back in. Bottom half of the second inning. Breely Winters leads off for the Mustangs here. She takes ball one from AB. So there was some warming up in the bullpen over there for the Eagles, but no changes made, at least here in the second inning. That pitch hits for strike one. 1-1 to count. We'll send Breely, Addison, and Cambria to the plate here in the second inning. Breely lifts this one into left field, and the left fielder is there, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So Addison Bowie will see her first action at the plate, and probably 3 weeks. Don't hold me to that, but she's been in a booth for maybe the better part of the month, and she watches ball one there. Be a good spot for her to get a hit here in her first at bat. That pitch misses out for ball two. one good part about being the catcher here. We could courtesy run for her if she can get on. So she takes strike one there. 2 balls, 1 strike. She took a pitch off the top of the foot in practice. And spranged her swing and a miss for strike 2. So 2-2 the count.
Out front, 17. Out front. Here we go. Drive through, kid. Drive through.
Foul tip. Back against the net. So she'll stay alive. 2-2 the count. This one hit right at Anna first. She drops it momentarily, but then picks it up. Steps on the base. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the second inning. That'll bring up Cambria Hanson here, right fielder.
Right fielder, number 18, Cambria Hanson.
She watches ball 1 high.
AB kind of struggling up and away. Throwing a lot of balls here early, first and second inning.
Both pitchers are kind of been there. She gets that one down in the strike zone. 1-1 the count. This one's hit right at Anna, and she catches it there for the 3rd out of the inning. And so the Mustangs will go 1-2-3 here in the bottom half of the second. We'll be right back with the top half of the 3rd. You're watching Lady Eagles, Lady Mustang softball here on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee, where the Mustangs are taking on the Eagles from Summertown. Rodney Livingston here alongside of Mr. Mark Pigg and Mr. Kevin Wright on the computer today. Beautiful Friday afternoon. A little windy, and we've had 2 innings here, and the Eagles lead 3-0. 3-1. Thank you, Mark Mashburn. Yes, sir.
Leading off the 3rd for Summertown, the pitcher, number 44, Davis.
Give a big shout out to Mr. Mark and Miss Anissa up here working the scoreboard and the PA and correcting the X Sports announcers when they flub-a-dub. So take all the help I can get. 3-1 here, top of the 3rd inning. AB watches ball 1 there from Coco. So we just talked about a missing high, Mark, and that one misses low. This one is lifted foul off the top of the dugout. Kirsten already caught one over there, trying to make another.
I tell you,
play.
Right there, that's a weird transition going from the dirt up to the grass. There's a pretty good lip. So.
And then back to the warning track or whatever you want to call that. Yeah. It's This pitch misses high for ball 2. My understanding is after the season they're going to take that lip out all the way around. It's kind of gotten pretty severe all the way around the entire infield. And this one is lifted up. Aubrey's going to come in and make the catch there for the first out of the inning. So Loretto finally gets got the leadoff out in the first inning as well. So fixing to say finally gets the leadoff out. But yeah, the infield's kind of sunk or something and made a huge lip all the way around. So my understanding is they're going to chew that up and try to level it out a little bit. Back to the high ball there. She hits this one down the third base line. It gets past Aubrey and into left field. Reagan's going to be standing up on second base with a one-out double here in the top of the third inning. That'll bring up Greenlee Taylor, who flew out, who hit that ball foul that Kirsten made a great play on in the bottom half of the first inning. The pitch misses high, so we're back to that miss there. Coco setting at 38 pitches here through 2 1/3 innings. And the pitch gets down and in for ball 2. So Reagan Burleson stands on second base, 2 for 2 on the day she is. Greenlee trying to find a way to get her in here. Coco falls behind 3-0. That pitch is low for ball 4, so we're going to have a 4-pitch walk. That'll be the second of the game for Coco.
Second baseman, number 21, Woods.
And that'll put runners on first and second. We're going to have number 1.
That'd be J.C. Burleson.
J.C. Burleson, number 1's going to come in and courtesy run.
That's J.C., yeah. Anna's little sister.
For the catcher is number 1, J.C. Burleson.
So we'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher here. And Miss J.C., and she'll be on first base. And Olivia will bat here and watch ball 1. Olivia, who led off that second inning with a single, bats for the second time here in the top of the second. Here in the top of the third now, batting for the second time. She gets under this one, lifts it. Macy Kate settles in under it, makes the catch there. And that'll be the second out of the inning. So with 2 outs, we'll go back to the top of the lineup. Mackenzie Runnels will bat here for her third time. Had a single her last at bat. She'll watch ball 1 low and away. So you got Reagan on second and J.C. on first. This pitch is lifted. Chelsea's making an attempt over.
Wow, good play there by Chase Jackson.
Makes the catch over against the fence in foul territory. So for the third out of the inning. So that's how we'll end the top half of the third. Eagles still leading 3-1. We'll be right back with the bottom half of the third inning after these words from our local sponsors.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back in, Loretto, Tennessee, bottom of the third inning. Coco swings at the first pitch and fouls it straight back. She faces AB here for her first time of the day. We're going to send 8-9-1 to the plate in this inning. Emily Cozart, followed by Macy Kate Livingston, followed by Chelsea Atkinson. This is a little drooper. Olivia cannot handle it there at second base, and so Coco will have a leadoff. I'd rather give away hits as I had errors marked, but
yeah, that's a play you got to make there.
I think I struggle with how to score these because I don't like to give away errors. But
runner for the pitcher is number 22, Brendan Snyder.
Seemed like had a lot of, once it made that big hop, had a lot of back spin on the ball.
Macy Kate shows bunt, pulls it back wisely as the ball is high for ball one. Brendan Snyder has come in to run for Coco here at first base with nobody out. So sign comes in from Coach Glass. Let's see what we're going to do here. She squares to bunt again and pulls back. Brendan dives into first. Ball gets into right field, but the right fielder's there as Olivia was coming over to cover first base with Anna and Hannah both crashing on the corners. Sign comes in again. And she squares to bunt, lays it down. AB picks it up there, over to first in time. Moves the runner up, so sack bunt there by Macy Kate. Move the runner to second base. And get us back to the top of the lineup in Chelsea Atkinson. She reached on a walk in the bottom of the first inning. She bats here for the second time with Brendan Snyder on second base. She watches ball one low and away. Swinging a foul tip into Greenlee's glove there, and so 1-1 strike. As the wind begins to pick up.
Really pick up right now.
Really big time. Blowing straight in from right field. This is a little chopper right out in front of the plate. Greenlee picks it up there.
Good play.
Gets it over to first in time for the second out.
Chelsea got down the line quick and just by about a half a step got beat there.
So that'll be the second out of the inning. That'll move Brendan up to third. So Aubrey Ezel will bat here. Coach Burleson's going to come out, talk to his infield. Probably just double checking everything, make sure we got everything together. We do have a runner on third in a 3-1 ball game. Every run's big. And so if you're the Mustangs, you want to find a way to get this runner to home. if you're the Eagles, you're wanting to make sure everything's solid defensively and everybody knows where they're going. So, again, district championship on the line here. Summertown wins. They are obviously the district champions. Loretto wins. They would need some help from a tiebreaker to be able to claim the number 1 spot in the district. That pitch misses high for ball 1. Aubrey lets that one go in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Aubrey, who had the RBI single in the bottom half of the first inning. Swings at this changeup, I think, on the outside part of the plate.
Yep.
2-1 the count. That pitch misses high for ball 3, so 3-1 the count here. Kirsten Randall standing on deck if Aubrey can find a way to get on base here. That pitch misses for ball 4, so we're going to have runners on the corners. Kirsten Randall's going to come to bat.
Coming to the plate.
Kirsten, who grounded out to the shortstop. Her first at bat. Bats for her second time here. Runners on the corners. 2 outs. Mustangs trailing 3-1. Aubrey thinks about it. Gets back. Ball's in the dirt. Pitch in there for strike 1, so 1-1 to count. This one's hit in the right field, and it gets down. And she's going to be safe at first. Going to hold Aubrey at third base. Probably a run saved there by the right fielder. But Brenlin will score easy, make the score 3-2.
Well placed hit ball there.
Center fielder number 6, Mallory Corbin.
One of those little duck hooks that just gets over first base and into right field.
Lady Eagles are very lucky that ball didn't have a more backspin and spin towards the fence, because that definitely would have scored another run.
So Mallory Corbin bats here. Runner still on the corners. 2 outs. We anticipated a little action with 2 outs in this game. So that pitch hits for strike 2. So falls behind 0-2 here. Oh, 2 pitch misses for little cat and mouse here.
Yeah.
Little cat and mouse, and Kirsten moves up to second. Summertown plays it wisely. Mallory hits a chopper to Reagan at short. She gets it over to first in time, and so the 2 runners will be stranded. But the Mustangs close the gap. It's 3-2. We'll be headed to the top half of the 4th inning right here on the X Sports Network.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years' experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston alongside of Mark Pigg and Kevin Wright bringing you Lady Eagle and Lady Mustang softball here. The final district matchup of the regular season. The Eagles have the 3-2 lead as we head to the top half of the fourth inning.
Left fielder number 3, Gillum.
Caitlin Gillum will lead off here. The Eagles will send 2-3-4 to the plate. Still facing Coco, who's sitting at 44 pitches through 3 innings. Gillum gets under this one, lifts it to Chelsea at short, and she makes the catch there for 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting right fielder number 4.
So that'll bring up LaRue, who has had 2 hard hit balls in this game. One that got into the left field corner for an inside the park home run, scored 2 runs. The last at bat, she lined one to Aubrey at third. She gets under this one a little bit, lifts it to shallow center. Mallory Corbin's coming in lazily there to make the catch.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
2 pitches, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Hannah Jones. It may be that we're going to get into a quick part of the game right here in the middle of it, Mark. Pitch misses high for ball 1. This one's lifted foul and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike here. So 1-1 to count. She gets under this one. It's going to get out of play as well. So Coco's going to get ahead. 1 ball, 1 strike. She hits this one sharply at Kevin's camera. It's foul as well. Last year, Mark, we had the camera setting in this window right here, and the ball literally hit the tripod.
Oh.
It didn't hit the camera, hit the tripod. Came into that window and hit the tripod right there.
So it was Kevin
no, Sam,
Will?
I think Sam was with me.
Okay.
Sam Camp was with me that day.
I would have got an earful from Will Pettis for not protecting the camera.
Well, I was sitting there in the window behind the camera, and it came right at me.
What's a line shot?
It's going to get foul as well. So Hannah seeing the ball well here, hitting it well. Just a little out ahead of it. This one's lifted into left field. Breeley's going back, and she makes the catch as she's falling down in left field for the 3rd out. So the Eagles go 1-2-3 here in the top half of the 4th inning. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the 4th inning after these words from our local sponsors.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now. and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston, Mark Pigg, Kevin Wright bringing you Eagles and Mustang softball here on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Eagles have the lead 3-2, and they make a pitching change here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Hannah Jones is going to come to the plate, or come to the circle. I got AB at 51 pitches through 3 innings.
She'll move to left field. Olivia Woods will move to third base, and Caitlin Gillum will move to second base.
I apologize. I got AB through 39 pitches. Looking at the wrong side of my score sheet here. Sorry about that. 39 pitches through 3 innings.
Wind really picks up.
Braley Winters will watch strike 1 from Hannah Jones here. We'll send Breeley, Addison, and Cambria to the plate here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Breeley gets under this one, lifts it into left field. And AB is out there in left field now and makes the catch for the first out. So AB goes to left. Olivia comes to third. Who's at second now, Mark?
Caitlin Gillum will be your second baseman.
Caitlin will be at second. Gotcha. Addison Bowie watches strike 1.
The batter is the catcher, number 17, Addison Bowie.
Was Caitlin originally in left field?
She was originally in left field.
Yep. Gotcha. She lets that one go high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. That pitch misses out for ball 2. So 2-1 to Addison Bowie, who flew out to the first baseman her first at bat. She hits this one, little dribbler gets just over Hannah's glove. Over to Reagan at short. She picks it up and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Cambria Hanson's going to come to plate. She flew out to the first baseman. Her last at bat as well. And a 1-2-3 inning in the second for the Mustangs. Threatening to go 1-2-3 here in the fourth inning. Hopefully Cambria can find a ball in play. This one gets back foul and out of play for strike 1. This one's fouled up, and it's going to get out of play.
Nice catch by Summertown fan. I can't see that. Cameron Bradber made that catch.
So 0-2 the count here. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs. First strikeout of the game, and that'll end the fourth inning. We'll head to the top half of the fifth. Mustangs trailing 3-2 here on the Exports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into the top half of the fifth inning. Eagles going to send Anna Burleson to the plate here to lead it off, leading 3-2. She'll be followed by AB. She'll be followed by Reagan.
Leading off the fifth inning.
Rodney, I almost expect a bunt right here. Try to get a leadoff runner. You know, we went cold again, our bats.
She does show bunt.
She gets hit, I think.
When she does get hit, he's going to give her first base as she was trying to get the bat back. And so.
Now batting, left fielder number 44, Davis.
AB lays down a bunt. Coco fields it there, misses the tag, gets it to first in time, but she's able to move Anna up to second on the sack bunt. One out here in the top half of the fifth. Reagan Burleson bats with Anna Burleson on second base. She lifts this one into shallow left field. It's going to get down in no man's land. Ball comes into third as Anna's moving up to third there on the little blooper into left field, and Reagan Burleson will have her third hit of the game. That'll bring up Greenlee Taylor here. She reached on a walk her last at bat. Runners on the corners, one out. Eagles threatening here in the top of the fifth inning. This pitch is in the dirt and gets away from Coco for ball one. She shows butt, pulls it back, ball high. 2-0 the count. Eagles trying to get the runner from third across home plate. Every run is huge right now. She shows bunt again. And Howard's in there for strike one, and Reagan's down to second on the play. So 2-1 the count.
Takes the double play off there.
Runners at second and third.
So Greenlee's going to try to hit behind the runners to move the runners now. Maybe she's been squaring, look like squared a bunch. She may even lay down a bunt here.
She gets under this one. Macy Kate settles in under it there kindly. Not really settles as the wind's blowing it right back at us, but she is able to make the catch for the second out. So big out for the Mustangs there.
Number 21, Woods.
So that'll bring up Olivia Woods, 9-hole hitter for the Eagles. 2 outs, runners on second, third. This one hits sharply right at Aubrey at third. She's over to Kirsten, who has a little trouble finding the bag, but does find it, and that is the third out. So 2 runners stranded there in the top half of the 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom half of the 5th right after these words from our local sponsors.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Welcome back to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Mustang's going to send Coco, Macy Kate, and Chelsea to the plate. 8-9-1 here, trailing 3-2. Facing Hannah Jones now. In for her second inning of work. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. That pitch is high for ball 2, so Coco gets ahead 2-0.
Yep, hitter's pitch right here.
This one's fouled off of her front leg and be strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now, you umpire. Is that a hard play to call?
That is a hard play to call. Yeah, because you don't want to call it too quick in case it didn't hit her.
Right.
And then you've blowed a play dead that shouldn't have been blown dead. So
do you let the field umpire make that call?
You do kind of rely on him, and you try to watch the ball. Try to see the ball will tell on its, and most of the time the player will tell you something too. I mean, these girls been playing 10 years, so they know. This one's fouled back. So that evens, runs the count full, rather. 3 balls, 2 strikes. But yeah, you're behind the batter there. And it's and like I say, you just don't want to blow a play dead that don't need to be blown dead. That's your. Oh, this one gets in and hits her there. So we're going to have a hits Batman by Hannah Jones. And we're going to have a courtesy runner again for Coco and Brenlyn Snyder. And so that'll bring up Macy Kate, number 9-hole hitter. I would expect a bunt here, Mark.
Yep. I think you bunt. You have to 9-hole hitter here.
That one in there for strike 1. Not sure. Maybe we were just going to see what Summertown was going to do on the bunt. Not sure why she didn't lay that one down.
I've heard that basically what they like to do is see what the defense is going up, how they're going to play. And that's why typically you don't bunt on the first pitch. But different coaches have different strategies.
Macy Kate has bunted a bunch this year, and but now she will not be bunting as she fouls that one back. I say that. I wouldn't expect her to bunt. It is Summertown and Loretto, so anything could happen. She is swinging away, and she fouls this one back, and so the count stays 0-2. As the wind continues to sing a tune from right field. And she gets her on the changeup for strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning. So not able to get the bunt down there and not able to move the runner over. That'll bring up Chelsea for her third time. She
16, Chelsea Atkinson.
Dangerous hitter right here with 1 on, 1 out.
She had a strike 1 there. She had a swinging bunt her last at bat. I guess that's what we'll call it. Little chopper that died right in front of home plate. Greenlee was able to field it and get her out. She lets that one go high for ball 1, so 1-1 to count.
Does Chelsea slap hit? I know she used to slap hit.
She will some. She hasn't done it a lot this year. Occasionally. She reaches for this one and pokes it foul. To fall behind in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. She has even batted right-handed some this year.
Okay.
So she's had several at-bats from the right side.
Didn't know she was a switch hitter.
She gets under this one, but it's going to get out of play and over toward the Little League field over there. Got a little league game going on the field 3 over there. Little coach pitch game going on.
Those were the good old days there.
Yeah, that's the good old days. Yes, sir. Yep, life is so good and you don't even know it. This pitch is high for ball 2, so 2-2 the count. Chelsea showing a lot of patience here. Really be good to try to get Brenlin moved over here in somehow, some way. This changeup is ripped down the first baseline, foul.
Good piece of hitting there to just foul that one off to get another pitch. Eagle defense is back for a double play ball here.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, so big strikeout there. Back-to-back strikeouts from Hannah Jones. Be her third of the game here in just 1 2/3 inning of work. That'll bring up Aubrey Ezel.
Third baseman number 1, Aubrey Ezel.
Aubrey's 1 for 1 on the day. She walked her last at bat. Had an RBI single in the first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1 up in her eyes.
Hannah's starting to throw that rise ball effectively.
This one ripped down the third baseline.
Foul.
Just fouled on the third base side.
That could have been huge for the Lady Mustangs there.
So Aubrey behind 0-2 here. This one hit sharply between third and short. Brenlin's going to move up to second and hold there, so Aubrey will have her second hit of the game. And that'll put runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. That'll bring up Kirsten Randall. Kirsten, who had an RBI single her last at bat. 1 for 2 on the day. She fouls that changeup down the third baseline. So the Mustangs threatening here, trailing 3-2. She lets that one stay up there for ball 1. Good piece of patience there. 1-1 the count. This one is lifted into shallow left field and nobody gets it.
Oh, wow.
And Brenlin is running with 2 outs, and so that's going to be a tie of the ball game there. Is not sure what happened between Reagan and
just a big
and AB.
That was just a communication issue right there. Kind of Reagan thought AB had it. AB thought Reagan had it, and there been no communication there. So tough break for the Lady Eagles.
Try to bring up Mallory Corbin here. In a tie ball game, she'll watch strike one. Mallory, who's 0 for 2 on the day, looking to get her first hit. Try to give the Mustangs a lead here in the bottom of the fifth. This one runs in for ball one. So you got Aubrey Ezel at second. You got Kirsten Randall at first. 2 outs, moving on contact. You'd think a score on a base hit here. She lets that one get in the dirt for ball 3. Or ball 2, I'm sorry. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count here. She gets under this one, and it's going to get out of play back behind the stands to even the count, 2-2. Pitch misses out for ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners will be going on this pitch.
Runners will be moving. 3-2 payoff pitch here to Mallory Corbin. 2 outs, 2 on. Swing and a miss. So Hannah Jones strikes out the side. But the Mustangs are able to get 1 run on a miscommunication there. And they leave 2 runners stranded. We're headed to the top half of the 6th inning, all knotted up 3-3 here in Loretto, Tennessee on the Exports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston alongside Mark Pigg and Mr. Kevin Wright here. The Mustangs have tied this game up after falling down 3-0 in the top half of the first inning. They fought their way back here to the bottom of the 5th, getting 1 run to tie it up and head to the 6th inning.
Would you believe anything different between a Summertown Loretto ball game if it wouldn't be tied or within 1 run?
I went in there for strike 1. I honestly was disappointed Wednesday in the 6-1 matchup. I was disappointed. I was hoping it was going to be closer than that. This is what I was hoping for. So we get it today. Game a long way from over, but certainly been a good one to this point.
Now y'all had a 12-inning game?
We had a 12-inning game Monday night with Lewis County coming away with a win 4-3. Went down to Mars Hill on Tuesday night and played 12 more innings. So we played 24 innings in 24 hours. This one lifted. Mallory's there at center field as Cambria's crashing over from right, and so she'll make the catch there. The right center gap for out number 1. So yeah, we played a doubleheader in Mars Hill, and we had a 7-inning and a 5-inning game down there. So
wow.
So we had 12 innings back to back. So last night's off night was welcome.
Very, very welcome.
Yeah. Pitch in there for strike 1 to Caitlin Gillum. Coco, if I have her correctly counted, is sitting at 63 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. That one's foul tipped and gets away from Addison back there for strike 2. Again, the Mustangs are without J.B. Clifton tonight, the senior who has caught every game. Addison Bowie, who's been injured, comes in to catch, another senior on this Mustang squad. So 0-2 the count here. She hits a shot into the left center gap. It gets all the way to the fence. She's thinking 2 right off the bat, and the ball comes back in. And so we've got a 1-out double there by Kaylin Gillum. The ball hit very well there into the left center gap. That'll bring up Aniston LaRue, who has hit the ball well in this game as well. With 1 out, runner on second. Eagles trying to take the lead. That pitch misses up for ball 1.
I hate to say there's a big gap between center and right.
This is a little blooper. Macy Cates over and makes the catch there. And Caitlin holds at second base, so that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. Little ball off the end of the bat there, Mark. It just
one
of them little check swing type things.
She was going right field.
Hannah Jones bats here with 2 outs. Runner on second base. Hannah's big cut there. Fouls it straight back for strike 1. Pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. Caitlin gives it a look, but gets back.
Yeah, she had a pretty good secondary there.
Coco's asking for a different ball here. Looked like a brand new ball there. Must have been something weird with the stitching. So the 1-1 pitch here. Hannah rips this one foul down the third baseline.
Kevin, protect that camera over there.
Coming right at the camera, Kevin says, whatever happens, happens. So 1-2 pitch here. 2 outs. This one hit sharply between first and second. Takes that lip and ball's coming into home here, but will not be in time. And so Hannah Jones will have a 2-out single here, RBI, to give the Eagles a 4-3 lead here in the top half of the 6th inning.
Rodney, if he don't hit that lip, I believe that's going to close play at home.
It hits the lip and jumps to the left, and Cambria has to adjust on it. Pretty good arm. Cambria Hanson's got a pretty good arm out there.
You got a courtesy run there. That'd be Cammie Dollar.
Cammie Dollar's coming in the courtesy run for Hannah Jones, who's now the pitcher.
Courtesy for the pitcher will be number 24, Dollar.
And that'll bring Anna Burleson to the plate. She was hit by a pitch on her last at bat, squared around the bunt, and inside pitch run up in on her there.
Expected by another bunt here by
pitch in there for strike 1, and Addison looks like she's up and ready for it back there. She may have heard you there, Mark. She was on her feet, ready to go. This pitch gets up and in and gets away from Addison. And Cammie will move down to second easily on the pass ball. So got another runner in scoring position here. 1-1 the count. This one's lifted up and going to get out of play right on top of the roof here.
I think that was right above Kevin.
Right above
I'm telling you, Kevin, they're coming at you.
Thankfully, the OSB up here held it off of it. So we got a 1-2 count here to Hannah Burleson. She lifts this one into center field. Mallory takes a couple steps back, chases it to the left with the wind, makes the catch there, and so the runner will be stranded at second base, but not before the Eagles get one run here in the top of the sixth to give them a one-run lead. We'll head to the bottom half of the sixth inning. You're watching Lady Eagles and Lady Mustang softball here on the Exports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
This is the X Sports Network.
Ready for the bottom half of the sixth inning here from Loretto, Tennessee. Breeley takes ball one from Hannah Jones. Breeley, who is leading off for her third time here in this game. She is the number 5 hole hitter, but she leads off for the third time. She watches that one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. As Hannah Jones comes back out here for her third inning of work. That one's inside, and Breeley gets ahead 3-0 here. Mustangs trailing 3-4. Trying to find a way to tie this game back up or take the lead here going into the last inning. Taken all the way there. Mark, I get the concept of 3-0, but you know it's going to be a good pitch.
Exactly.
She hits this little dinkler.
It
is going to go foul. Smart play by Greenlee there.
Yep.
And because I believe she would have been safe had they had touched it. Breeley, who's pretty good speed. Not the fastest on the team, but pretty good speed. I believe she would have beat it out had they touched it. So 3-2. And she takes ball 4. So we're going to have a leadoff walk. That'll be the first walk given by Hannah Jones in this game here. And Addison. Go ahead, Mark.
Something you can't do as a tight game like that is get the leadoff runner on. Things happen when you get the leadoff runner on.
So Addison Bowie here will bat 0 for 2 in the game. She takes strike 1. And Breeley, not sure what was going on there. Almost gets picked off at first base.
Yeah, close play.
Very close. Very close. It was almost like when she dove back, she was in slow motion or something. So, anyway, 0-1 the count. Addison shows bunt, punts it straight down to the feet of Greenlee. And so it'll be 0-2. So, if I have it counted correctly, Hannah's scheduled to go over AB here with her 40th pitch coming up. AB, who had 39 through 3 innings. This one's hit sharply into the right center gap. Breeley's on the move. Breeley's going to round third. Ball's coming into the infield. The catcher is not in time, and Addison's going to have a RBI single here.
That's what happens when you get the leadoff runner on. Things happen.
And that's going to tie the game up 4-4. We're going to have Jesse Chance come in here to courtesy run for Addison. Addison, who's the catcher in this game and hasn't seen an at-bat in 3 or 4 weeks. Good to see her get a hit there. Cam Hansen watches strike one from Hannah Jones. So nobody out. Runner on first. Cam 0 for 2 in this game. Shows bunt. Pulls back wisely as the ball is high. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Not your typical bunter here, Mark, but it's a tie ball game.
I think you got to bunt and put pressure on the Lady Eagles. Make a play here.
She shows it again, and she foul tips it, says Mr. Umpire. Into the glove. So 2 strikes, and I think Cam will probably be relieved there's 2 strikes, and she won't get a bunt sign. She is not your typical bunter, so looking to get a hit now. That ball is in the dirt.
Ball gets away from Greeley, but keeps it in front of her.
Kind of runs up her mask there, and Cambria kind of kicked it a little bit unintentionally, but Jesse holds it first base nonetheless. Nobody out. Tie ball game, bottom of the 6th inning. That pitch is low and in the dirt from ball 3, so.
Coach Burleson's been quiet over there, but
3 balls, 2 strikes. He's held up in the corner of the dugout over there, isn't he? This pitch is lifted into left field. AB goes back, makes the catch there. Jesse's about halfway, so she has to retreat, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Coco.
Coming to the plate, pitcher, number 20.
Coco will bat here with 1 out. Jesse Chance on first base. She's there because Addison Bowie had a RBI single to tie the game up here. Coco lets pitch 1 go high. I know the umpires don't want extra innings, but that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, I think it's going there, the way it looks.
It would be kind of fun. I mean, we played 12 Monday night, so this one's hit into right field. It gets down in front of the right fielder, and Jesse's on the move. She's going to hold at third base as the ball comes into third base, and so Coco's going to have a single there that's going to put runners on the corners.
So 2 hits here in the inning.
1 out. So Snyder will come in and run for Coco again. So you got a courtesy runner in Jesse Chance on third, and you got a courtesy runner in Brenlyn Snyder on first. And the number 9 hitter, Macy Cate, will bat here. I'm thinking bunt, Mark. I just know my kid, and yep, and she lays it down the third base line. Olivia holds there, and everybody's going to be safe.
Yeah, Coach Burleson's not happy with that decision.
And so that's going to load the bases here to send us back to the top with 1 out. And I think that's going to get him up off of his bucket, and he's going to come out and talk to the infield with bases loaded here. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back here on the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back in. Bottom half of the sixth inning here. Bases loaded. Tie ball game. Chelsea Atkinson.
Now she's batting righty.
She has switched to bat right, Mark. I told you we've seen this a few times this year. And she lifts this one into shallow center field. The center fielder makes the catch almost at shortstop. Great play by.
I tell you, if McKenzie does not charge that ball like she did, Reagan was charging in, playing for a double play ball. That ball was going to be an infield hit.
Welcome to the plate, the third baseman.
So that's the second out of the inning. And a big out for the Eagles. Aubrey Ezel bats here with bases loaded. And she watches strike one. Whoop. As I jerk Mark's headset off there. Sorry, Mark.
Oh, no problem.
Stepping on the cord. That one's high for ball one.
The Eagle defense is back to get the force out.
2 outs here. Any base will do. Aubrey Ezel trying to give her team the lead here. She had a single her last at bat. Be a good time for another one if you're a Mustang fan. She lets that change up just drop right in there. So 1-2 the count. Hannah trying to get out of this. Mustangs have tied it here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Trying to get more. This pitch is fouled back out of play. Aubrey's claiming catcher interference. Umpire's going to get together here and see if he saw any. He didn't see any catcher interference, so we're going to have a 1-2 pitch again.
Oh, big
that
pitch
on the inside corner and rings her up there for strike three. So bases left loaded here. We'll head to the seventh inning, all knotted up, 4-4. You're watching Lady Eagle and Lady Mustang softball here on the Exports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Rodney Livingston, Mark Pigg, Kevin Wright here with you. A classic between the Eagles and the Mustangs as we head to the seventh inning, all tied 4-4. As Chelsea requests a pair of shades as the sun begins to set. She is staring right into it there. 6-7-8 will bat here for the Eagles in the seventh inning. AB shows butt. It's fouled back for strike one. Coco comes out for her seventh inning of work at 70. That was the 72nd pitch, if I have it scored correctly.
She just kind of cruised along.
AB trying to get on here. As you said a while ago, the leadoff is crucial.
Crucial. Something we don't do well.
She hits this one straight up. And
it will.
Is going to get out of play.
Yep.
So again, she'll have new life here. 0-2 the count. Bottom of the 6th inning, Mustangs put up 1 run, left bases loaded there. Trying to hold it all knotted here to get back to the bottom of the 7th. Give yourself a chance. And this pitch is way up high.
Coco kind of glassed at that one.
It's an 0-2 pitch. I mean, I understand you're throwing it out, but maybe not quite that far. This one is fouled back, and it will get out of play as well. And so count will remain no balls, 2 strikes. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes, sorry. 1-2 the count. That one pitch was so bad I forgot to score it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one gets inside for ball 2. So 2-2. This one's fouled back. Count will remain 2-2. So pitcher versus pitcher here. Both know what's at stake, no doubt. AB trying to get on base, give her team a chance. Coco trying to get the first out of the top of the 7th inning. She gets under this one. Aubrey's over in foul territory and makes the catch there for the first out of the inning.
That'll be the shortstop, number 6, Reagan Burleson.
Reagan 3 for 3 today.
Two singles and a double. She's lifted this one into center field. Mallory Corbin makes the catch there, and so that's the first time Reagan will be retired in this ball game. That'll be the second out.
Looks like we'll get a pinch hitter here.
Number 25.
Brianna Wilkinson be the pinch hitter.
She'll bat for Greenlee Tyler here in the 8th spot.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, number 25, Adriana Wilkinson.
So with 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. High pitch in there for strike 1. That pitch gets up high for ball 1. Pitch down low for ball 2. So 2 on the count here. Number 9 batter, Miss Olivia Woods, standing on deck. It's a little dribbler to Aubrey at third. She misplays it there, and she's going to be at first safely on the error by Aubrey Ezel. So the inning is extended. That'll bring up Olivia Woods.
Coach Burleson goes up to potentially make another change here. Looks like he's going to probably maybe pinch run here.
We're going to have a check of how the sub here. He's wanting to pinch run for a pinch hitter. She has subbed into the game. If he has another sub who can run, then she can sub in for her. Greenlee can still come back into the game. She has one re-enter. So I'm not sure what Coach Burleson's wanting to do here, but I'm
sure he's trying to get a quicker runner, probably to steal here. I know Greenlee will be re-entering.
Yeah, she'll come back in the bottom of the 7th to catch. And so the umpires are talking about it. Just want to make sure you get it right. And as long as it's another sub, then, yeah, she can come in and sub. You can sub for her. But Coach Burleson's going to make sure before he burns Greenlee. He don't want to do that. And
exactly.
I understand that. So. Kevin, go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
Probably the longest break we've had in the game.
Well, I was going to say, Kevin, we could have got in another commercial and paid another bill. I mean, I know Mark's salary over here is getting rough on exports, but, I told him I wanted a raise for Monday night, having to go 12 innings.
Yeah.
He offered me double pay, so I couldn't argue with that. So let's see what's going to happen here. So number 1.
Bring in J.C. Burleson.
Okay, so she was the courtesy runner for Greenlee, but
so that's what they were discussing.
Yeah.
Since she was,
but she's gonna have to sub in the game here for Wilkinson, who reached on the error there. So, but then Greenlee will re-enter in the bottom of the 7th, as we've said, and that'll bring up Olivia Woods now after that lengthy delay.
Yeah, expect a steal right here for the Lady Eagles. JC's very, very fast.
Shows bunt. It is a steal. Throw down. The tag is not in time. And she's safe at second. They collide there on second base. Ball 1 to Olivia Woods. The go-ahead runs at second base. Just what you wanted if you're the Eagles. Addison makes a great throw there. Again, has seen no time behind the plate in a game this year. In the absence of JB catching here. And that one's down low for ball 2. So Addison, who has caught a bunch in her time as a Mustang, just hasn't done any this year. Put in a big spot here. This one's hit sharply into center field. Mallory Corbin will not get there. And Burleson will score easy. And Olivia will be in second base with an RBI double.
Big hit by Olivia Woods there.
Give the Eagles a 5-4 lead. So, hate to bring it up, but the error by Aubrey Ezel there comes back to bite you. That'll take us back to the top of the lineup. Mackenzie Runnels, she flew out to Mallory Corbin. Mallory, who has played shaded to left field all day. That ball gets in that right center gap over there. Pitch in there for strike 1. So, good piece of hitting, good base running. The steal there, just the way you drawed it up. This one hits sharply up the middle. It's going to score another run easily. And we're going to have back-to-back RBIs here to give the Eagles a 2-run lead.
Now batting, second baseman number 3, Gillum.
Once again, Lady Eagles do damage with 2 outs. like I said, it's kind of been just the theme of the season for the Lady Eagles.
So Kaylin Gillum will bat here for her 5th time of the game. She'll watch ball 1. So the Mustangs who come out get the first and second out, 2 outs, nobody on. The Eagles have done damage since that point. This one's lifted into right field. Cambria Hansen misreads it there. It gets down in right field. It's going to score at least 1 more. And Gillum is going to come into third. And so it'll be an RBI triple. That'll take the score to 7-4.
Now batting, right fielder, number 20, LaRue.
And so with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning, LaRue will bat. Her batting average tonight doesn't show just how well she's hit the ball. She takes ball 1 there. So Mustangs trying to get the 3rd out, get out of here without any more damage. The Eagles have plated 3 runs here in the top of the 7th. This ball hits sharply at Aubrey. She fields it over to first. Kirsten gets it in time and for the 3rd out of the inning. Kirsten misses the ball there, picks it up at first. Umpire's going to get together.
He said he didn't see it, so it's going to stand.
Going to have to stand as the 3rd out. And we'll head to the bottom half of the 7th inning here, see if the Mustangs can do anything before this one's over right here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back into Loretto, Tennessee. Hannah Jones comes in for the Eagles here to try to close this one out, leading 7-4. Mustangs send 3-4-5 to the plate. Kirsten Randall here watches ball 1. If I have her scored correctly, Mark, that was Hannah's 50th pitch of the game.
Yeah, she's throwing a lot of pitches up and away.
There's the up and away for ball 2. So if you're Loretto, you're trying to get the tying run to the plate. That's your goal here.
And you probably talked right before the inning, hey, she struggled. Make her throw you the first pitch, strike, before you swing.
That one's up high for ball 3. So 3-0. Love the game of softball. A lot of strategy.
Very, very much.
A lot of strategy. And that one's in there for strike 1. Again, I know the principle there, but you know she's throwing a meatball right down the middle. Sometimes I'm just wondering if you don't give them a green light. And she swings at ball 4.
Yep.
And that's strike 2.
Count full. That would have put her on.
This one's fouled back out of play, and so Kirsten battles here.
But that rise ball, hard layoff when it's coming in there, and by the time you start swinging, it's taken up, taken off.
It It has movement on it. It does. This one's lifted into center field.
Great catch
by Mackenzie Runnels out there for the first out of the inning in the left center gap. So big play defensively there.
For 2 nights in a row, she had a diving catch last night against Zion.
Big play going to the glove side to left field there, and robs Kirsten Randall of a leadoff hit, no doubt. That'll bring up Mallory Corbin. Mallory's had a rough night tonight here at the plate. She'll bat with 1 out and nobody on. Mustangs trailing by 3. And pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. So what was a 3-0 count turned into a 3-2 count. Kirsten hit a ball well. Good defensive play. That one's down there for ball 2. A 2-0 the count. That one's in there for strike 1.
Good strategy there. Ball, make her throw you the first strike before you swing. But that 2-0 count is a very good hitter's pitch as well.
2-1 the count. And she fouls this one off the backstop for strike 2 to even the count.
That ball was elevated.
Foul ball off the front of her there. Change up that she stayed back nicely on and just got a piece up.
Hits.
This one gets off her ankle here, and so we are going to have a base runner, and that is the second batter that Hannah Jones has hit in this game. Going to have the athletic trainer go over and put an eye on Mallory. Well, he's going to get close, but she's going to send him back to the dugout. So,
number 2, Bree Winters.
Not a bad strategy there.
Have an appearance by the athletic trainer. We got everybody in here now.
Yep.
Yeah. So 1 out. Breeley Winters comes to the plate. Reached on a walk her last at bat. She watches strike 1.
Must just caught the edge of the plate. Looked like it was up and away.
This one's fouled back and will get out of play.
Cameron Bradburn makes another play on a foul ball.
So 0-2 the count. And pitch down in the dirt for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breeley trying to find a way on here to get the tying run to the plate for the Mustangs, trailing 7-4 here. This one's lifted into shallow center field. It's going to get down there. Mallory's going to get into second safely. And so we are going to have
the tying run
at the plate. All you could ask for as a Mustang fan there. In the form of Addison Bowie. Runners at first and second. 1 out.
Eagle defense back for a double play ball here.
Double play would end the game. Addison, who's on a tweaked foot there, would not be the speediest down the first base line. She takes ball 1. She takes strike 1. It does appear to be the Mustang strategy here, Mark, to make her throw you a strike before you swing the bat. And so now 1-1 the count. She fouls this one back out of play for strike 2. Swing and a miss. No.
Base is occupied.
Base is occupied. Second out. Strikeout number 5 there for Hannah Jones. And that'll bring up Cambria Hanson. She's had a rough day at the plate today. Looking for a breakthrough hit here to extend this game.
Hanson.
That pitch hits for strike 1. That pitch low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 the count. That one's up high for ball 2. 2-1. This one's lifted into right field. Foul territory.
Good try by LaRue.
Great diving effort by LaRue in right field. Ball falls just in foul territory there.
You got the wind blowing, that ball gets held up. And so LaRue was basically playing a straight right field, so she had to come a long way in foul territory to make the diving catch.
So 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Runner on first and second. Cambria Hanson trying to find a way to extend the game here. She fouls this one back, so
staying alive.
I have a 2-2 pitch. I would think that these two teams could likely meet again before this season's over.
I would. That's a very, very high possibility.
And that one's fouled back, and so
I would say when the district play and probably region play, we probably got about 3 or 4 more games ahead of us.
That would be fun. What did we play 6 times last year?
Yep.
So I hate I didn't make it to Summertown Wednesday night, but I might get PTSD if I go back in up there. So I stayed home. This ball hits sharply, and it is a foul ball.
Foul. Wow.
Foul ball.
Wow.
Foul ball. Sharply hit ball.
That was awful close. Again, we're right on top of it, but we don't see the angle.
He's looking right down the line, so he called it foul. It's a foul ball. It would have scored at least 1, maybe 2.
I think, it would have played it 2.
But nonetheless, here we go, 2-2. Doesn't matter what we think. And she fouls this one back.
Battling here. Good battle going. Basically right here down to our last strike.
So we'll have another 2-2 pitch. This one's hit sharply into center field.
Well played a run.
And we'll play 1. Brealey will hold it second. And so Mallory will score on the 2-out RBI single by Cambria Hanson.
If you're up for Loretto, this is the winning run here at the plate.
So Brealey's at second. Cam's at first. Coco comes to the plate.
Pitcher, sinker, number 20, Emily Kozak.
She watches ball one high. Pitch in there for strike one. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Mustangs with runners on first and second, tying run at first.
Rise ball.
Yes. Throw down to second. Not in time. Really safe there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big spot here for the senior pitcher, who's pitched a great ball game here. Down to her final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to find a way on. She hits this one to Reagan. It's short. Reagan throws over to first base, and that will end the ball game. And so the Summertown Eagles will be victorious here, 7-5, as Coco grounds out into the 6-3 put out there. The Mustangs leave 2 runners on there. Mark, what's your final thoughts? What's your takeaway?
Well, I mean, I expected a close game. These 2 teams, I think, like I said, evenly matched. I think basically the Eagles 2-run, actually 3-run, 2-out, 7th inning. I mean, that was a ball game right there, and that's where we've lived at pretty much the whole season, getting 2 outs and getting runs on. But again, another instant classic in this rivalry.
If I have it scored correctly, the Mustangs leave 7 on base. The Eagles leave.
I got 8 left on base.
The Eagles left 8 on.
Yeah,
and the Mustangs left 7 on. So
yeah.
So both teams had opportunities to score some more runs. I do think the top of the 7th was huge for the Eagles there. I think the bottom of the 6th was huge for the Mustangs.
Yes.
Bases loaded, and you don't take the lead there. If you could take the lead there and get into the top of the 7th with the lead,
different ball game.
It could be a different ball game. But you come out in the 7th and get a couple of outs, and then Summertown hits it well and puts the ball in play, and Loretta's not able to make the plays. So final score: Eagles 7, Mustangs 5. That will be a clear district winner. The Mustangs will be second. I believe Lewis County will be third.
That's correct.
And Mount Pleasant will be fourth. And so if I'm thinking correctly, Summertown would take on Mount Pleasant, and Loretto will square up with Lewis County again in the first round of the district tournament. And it'll be a double elimination, and we'll be playing for the top 2 spots. So obviously we anticipate this matchup here again at least once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. But certainly after falling 6-1 on Wednesday, if you're a Mustang fan, you feel better about today. You're just a few plays shy of coming away with a win here. Summertown probably still wins the district based on the tiebreaker. But at the end of the day, I think the Mustangs have a lot from this game to build from. The Eagles do what they do, and they get the clutch hits at the clutch times and come away with a win. So,
yep. But as you go around down the district, we've got a tough district. I mean, every game we've had with Mount Pleasant, Lewis County, has been a 1 or 2 run ball game. So there's no give-me's going into district tournament.
The Mustangs beat Lewis County here 10-0, and that's the only game that was really that I would say. But like you say, the rest of them have been 5-1 and 4-1.
Yep.
And then we had the 12-inning shootout with Lewis County 4-3, and so and then Wednesday's game was 6-1. Today's 5-7. So yeah, I mean across the board, I guess it's anybody's district tournament to win. One team's going to get hot and win it, and if you're an Eagles fan, you hope it's Summertown. If you're a Mustangs fan, you hope it's the Mustangs. Yep. But if you're a Lewis County fan, I guess you hope it's them. And if you're a Mount Pleasant fan, but anyway. Mark, it's been a joy.
Yeah.
Hope we get to do it again.
I'm sure we will.
At least once. For Mr. Kevin Wright on the computer here, This has been Rodney Livingston and Mark Pigg here, bringing you Lady Mustang and Lady Eagle softball on the Exports Network. Have a great Friday evening. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back in action next week, Lord willing. Take care.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.